Hi everyone, this is Brandon's dad, and you're watching True School Sports.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, Wladimir Klitschko will be fighting Tyson Fury very soon. I believe the announced date was July 9th. So that rematch is coming up soon. As we know, they had a very, inactive is the word I'll use. They had an inactive fight. Tyson Fury won via decision. I think the psychological warfare played a huge role in what Tyson Fury was able to accomplish and becoming the unified heavyweight champion of the world and getting the biggest win, doing what nobody's done in a very long time. That's beating Wladimir Klitschko. Now, with the rematch in place, there's a couple questions that need to be answered. Number one, was it a fluke by Tyson Fury? And number two, which Wladimir Klitschko will show up to the ring come July 9th? Now, if the Klitschko that was in the previous fight shows up, then we know what's going to happen. Tyson Fury going to win again. But will we get the Klitschko that is an all-time great, that went on a historic run? Is he still that guy? Or is it just a case of one of those styles you can't beat in boxing? I personally think Klitschko's going to be able to come to this. I think he's become to this fight, and he's going to definitely be better. I'm not sure he's going to win. I think I'm still going to pick Fury to win, just for the simple fact that, Fury being a taller guy, I'm just not sure if Klitschko can deal with that. Because so much of what he does successfully is predicated on his size, and if he can't use his size and exploit his size, then a lot of what he does well kind of goes out the window. Now, that's not me discrediting him. That's just what it is. But in the 12th round of that fight, he did have some success with his right hand. Tyson Fury has been shown to be chinny in the past. He got knocked down by Steve Cunningham a couple years ago, and that Steve Cunningham's a natural cruiserweight. So I'm telling you, man, this fight could be. I think this fight could be a lot better than the first one, which really isn't saying much because the first one wasn't that good from an excitement perspective, but it's definitely going to be something we're going to answer. So Klitschko said it's the most important fight of his career. I want to get into the quotes and dissect it from there. So he says the following. I quote, "I do not know what will happen yet next with my career. Of course, I already have plans for what I will do after my boxing career is over, but right now I'm only thinking about the fight with Fury. We will see what happens afterwards. I want my belts. It will be the most important fight of my entire sporting career. I always come out better when people are against me. In Manchester, I have 90% of the people against me." So, Klitschko understands what's at stake. He knows that this is an important fight. Now, I think for Klitschko, in a fight against a guy like Fury, he's going to have to do what he did in the 12th round. And it's what he did in the 12th round of his last fight against Fury was actually something that's against Wladimir Klitschko's nature. Wladimir Klitschko's nature is that of a thinker, a calculated person. Everything is calculated, everything is controlled, and everything has a purpose. Now, purpose is important, but not everything has to be calculated within that purpose. Meaning that when he's in the ring, we don't want him thinking too much. Let your damn hands go. Now, in the first fight, there was a couple of times where he was boxing Fury. When he was about to engage him, he could have thrown a jab. He could have thrown a jab, and then he could have popped, on the southpaw, so I'm popping my left. But see, if we're talking about Klitschko, he could have popped the left hand, and then thrown the straight right. And then after that, done whatever. But it's rather than throwing any sort of combinations or trying to do anything that could win the fight, there would be times where Fury there was angles and there was openings for Klitschko to find, and rather than throwing a punch, he would actively throw a punch, and he'd sidestep him, and he'd clinch him when he could have punched him. It was ridiculous. So we need Klitschko to. I think for him the key in this fight is definitely going to be his right hand. His right hand for sure. When setting up the right hand. So obviously the jab is also essential. It's always essential when it comes to Klitschko. Using that very long jab, making sure that Fury feels that jab early and often. And, just like I said, finding your distance and finding the range of the right hand, and boom, there you go. So it's going to be interesting to see what Klitschko shows up into the ring. I think you're either going to get a really inspired Klitschko that puts on a great performance and gets the W, or you're going to see a guy, like he said in his quotes, he already has plans after his boxing career, and if he's already like that, and maybe mentally he might be thinking about life after boxing, he's already lost. If he's already thinking about life after boxing with this fight on the horizon, he's already lost. And that's my take on the whole thing. So, you guys let me know what you think. Which Wladimir Klitschko shows up to the ring in the rematch, and how do you think it plays out? Leave your comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.